Hello, welcome back. How are you? Good. I'm brilliant. Thanks for asking. Those of you who follow me on Twitter will know what has occurred. Those of you who don't, what the hell are you playing at? Why don't you follow me on Twitter? And those of you who do follow me on Twitter, why don't you watch my videos? Only joking. It does make me laugh that I've got 300 subscribers to my channel, but I only get about 90 to between like 50 and 80 views on videos. I don't understand that at all. It's crazy, but I do appreciate the subscribers and I do appreciate the views. I just don't understand sometimes how you see these people with like 3 million subscribers but only get like 100,000 views on their videos. It's just very odd, very odd. Anyway, enough of that rubbish. You're looking at this and you're thinking, hang on a minute, that's not your name. No, it is not. I was sacked. Me? Do they not even know who I am? I mean, I've taken Hinkley to the Premier League. You know, it speaks for itself. No, what happened was a new owner came in, and I just managed to turn them round, and I was getting them heading in the right direction. We were on the way to safety. We'd started picking up points. We beat Luton, and you know, we were on a bit of a bad run, but then we won a couple in a row, and then we'd go on a bad run, but we sort of lifted ourselves out of the relegation zone. And then they kind of came to me and said there was somebody who wanted to take over. He took over, and we had a bit of a fallout, and it ended up in me getting sacked because he was an absolute jerk face. To put it bluntly, I've never experienced anything like that, and I think it was brilliant because it was something new to me. Arguing with the chairman, I had a meeting with the entire board. They said we're not happy about the defeat to who was it we lost to? It might have been Kidderminster, or was it Woking? No, it wasn't Woking. It might have been Kidderminster or somebody like that. Or no, it was Chester. I think anyway. Anyway, we had this fallout, and they sort of said to me, "We're not happy with that. Why did it happen?" And I basically said the players let us down, which they did. It was a lot of mistakes that cost us in that match. There was an own goal for a start. You can't see it on there now because we're into the next season, but it was an own goal that cost us. A stupid mistake, a lot of mistakes. A player got sent off. Blah 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 blah. So I said the players let me down. You know, they've been performing brilliantly. I know we just lost 3-0 to Kidderminster, but they're a very good team in the division. They've been playing brilliantly. We'd had the slip up against Woking and stuff like that, but we got past it, and we were doing all right. We weren't doing brilliantly. We weren't never going to make mid-table, but we were on the road to staying up. And then they sacked me, and then they drew one, they won one, then they lost to Braintree and dropped back into the bottom 3, is it, or 4? I can't remember if it's 3 or 4 in the scroll now. They dropped into the bottom relegation places, and then they drew a couple. They fell further behind. They lost 3-0 to Dartford, who I had an interview with, but unfortunately didn't get the job. And then they drew the next 2, and won the next 2, but by then it was too late. They drifted just that little bit too far. They finished. They got relegated on goal difference, which was gutting for them, but it's just one of those things. It can't be helped, I guess. But yeah, I lost a lot of. That was the worst spell I have had at a club on a management game, I'd say, for going on 9, possibly 10 years. I haven't been sacked for 9 or 10 years on a management game that I can remember of. I'm sure I haven't though. I'm pretty sure I haven't. No, I haven't. I honestly can't remember one. The last team that sacked me was Coventry City, and that was probably when I was playing in 2004, 2005. So it's been a long time since I've been sacked. But I kind of enjoyed it in a strange way because it's very realistic. You know, a lot of the time I just seem to, I get these teams, I do my work, I get them up again. I struggle a bit, but then I do okay. You know, but this, I wanted this to be as real as possible, and that argument with the chairman was as real as you could get. It was fantastic. So I got sacked, and they got relegated. So they are now in the Skrill North, and you will see this little highlighted fellow here is my new team, Harrogate. Never managed them before. Fantastic signing, or what, you have to ask there. Bear me a second, guys. It's okay, my dog's drinking. He makes a real, because he's such a big dog, he's got a humongous tongue. He makes such a loud noise when he drinks. I just wanted to pause for a minute in case you guys could hear it, because it is, I am used to it now, but man, it used to so annoy me when it used to. I know he has to drink, but it's just the noise he makes. It's just so loud. But he can't help it, bless him. But I just didn't want you guys to have to put up with it as well. So we joined Harrogate last season, towards the very end. When was it we took over? I can't remember now. Oh yes, I can. Yes, we took over here. Here, Gainsborough was my first game in charge. We won 5-3. Nick Wright, who I brought on loan from Lincoln, scored a hat-trick on his debut. We had a player sent off for a horrendous challenge. He has now subsequently been released at the end of the season. We then lost 1-0 to Gloucester, but then we beat Leamington 7-2. Here comes the dog. Nick Wright got 4 in this match, so hang on a minute, guys. It's okay, he'd just been drinking, he had water all over his face and he went and got on my bed. Well, our bed, mine and the wife's bed, where the magic never happens. So we beat Harrogate 7-2, 4 goals this time for Nick Wright. Big Dan Basungu, we brought him with us, you knew we would. Dominic Rowe and Lee Franks, who consequently I used to have with me at Alfreton in my old Alfreton saves. We then beat North Ferriby 2-1, Basungu and an own goal winning that one for us. 1-1 draw with Barrow, Basungu again. And then we beat Stockport on the final day, Nick Wright and Dominic Rowe. So transfer wise, the club have been in a bit of disarray financial wise, but the board injected £200,000 in, so it sort of brought us back into the it took us out of the danger zone, let's put it that way. And we've been able to do a bit of business this season. A lot of players have gone. Gutted to lose Michael Woods, a fantastic player, really good. So if you're playing FM in the early seasons, pick him up because he has a no contract agreement with the club. So pick him up, and he is a very, very good player at the lower league levels. He's gone to Macclesfield, who just got promoted to the Football League. Boland, Bloomer, Nelthorpe, the Red Card Man, Heath, Cartman and Hardy all released. Dominic Rogers has gone to Botley United. Ben Blackwood has gone to Colne. Adam Boulder signed a new contract, so he's left. Anton Brown has also joined Macclesfield with Michael Woods, and Robbie Uhill has left on a free. We have brought in Gareth Seddon, absolutely prolific at this level, ridiculously prolific. He's a very good player. I've always liked Gareth Seddon on Football Manager games. He gets a lot of goals in the lower leagues. Superb. And he's local to where I live. He used to play for Atherstone United, which is not far away from the Neaton where I was born. But he's a great player. Mark Boyd has joined us from Attenborough. He was my captain there, he's my captain here. Had a great season last year for Attenborough in their promotion season. They are now in the West Midlands Regional League Premier Division, so they've moved on well. They've done very, very well. Lost a lot of their players because obviously I'd switched those leagues off, didn't I, after I came up, so we lost a lot of players and stuff, but you know, they've it's good that they're they went up. I was really pleased they did. Dele Adebola joined me at Lincoln from Attenborough, so that's why he's not there anymore. And obviously Basungu joined me here, so there you go. Lewis Homer we brought in from Blythe. Fantastic looking midfielder in pre-season. Played 22 games for Blythe last season, former Hibernian trainee. Nick Wright I brought in, signed him on a permanent basis from Lincoln. Had a fantastic low spell for us last season. Look at that, 8 in 6. It's very, he's had prolific seasons in the past. It just didn't work out for him at Mansfield and Lincoln. But we've picked him up on a free. Jack Hall from Boston United, fairly decent stats. Looks a bit of a decent signing, I hope. Former Dagenham trainee. Had a good year last year at Boston, who made the playoffs. Ben Dennis has come in on a free, a former Bolton trainee. He was with Hyde last year in the conference, in the Squirrel Prem. Played a lot of games for them, so that's good. He's come in with a bit of experience from a higher level. Jamil Iblay has come in as well. We signed him on a free, former Guiseley player last season, so he knows this league well. Played against us as well. And Luke Daly, I brought him with me. He didn't get on with Nicky Forster at all. From the looks of things, he was chomping at the bit to follow me to Harrogate, so I picked him up at the end of the season for £7,250 Arinos. It says he only got 1 goal there, but that's a load of rubbish, because he got more than 1 goal. And that was his permanent move. That's odd, because you guys saw him score a lot more goals than that. Oh well, never mind. I don't know what's happened there. And then last but not least so far, George Pilkington. Used to be an absolute beast of a defender back in the day when he played for Luton on FM. Played in League 2 last year, so I've picked him up on a free. It was actually, I've found a very decent director of football, James Rogers. He's only 29. Well, he was when he joined me anyway. He's only 29. What's going on here with his profile? Where's his picture gone? How bizarre. It would appear my game's playing up a little bit. That's very strange. I wonder why that's doing that. Just click on him again. Nope. Overview, information on. So he's English. He's got a Continental B licence. Tender says he signs many youth players. Well, that's good. That's what we like to do. I'm trying to see if I can, because there is actually a picture of him, but for some reason it's not showing up. I have zoomed out. I wonder if I zoom back in again. Oh, I'm not going to mess around with it. Anyway, he's around about 29 years of age. He might have turned 30 now, I don't know. But if you can find him on your save, pick him up as a director of football, because he's very good. He's very, very good. Pre-season friendlies, I'll just quickly go through those with you while I'm thinking about it. So, opening one, we lost 4-2 at home to St Mirren. Wolfenden got a couple in that one. Aberdeen, we beat 1-0. Horner got one. Oh yeah, by the way, yeah, I forgot to mention this. Hang on a minute, somebody at the door, I think. Sorry about that. Yeah, we picked up Carlo Nash at the end of last season. He was released by Norwich, and look at that. Signed a part-time contract, 40 years of age. Superb signing. That's one thing I do like about the well, I like a lot of things about FM14, but one thing I really do quite like is that senior players will now drop quite far down if they've been out of contract for a while. They'll take it where they can. They'll take their football where they can get it, which is awesome. And also, at the end of last season, we signed somebody else. This man. Adebayo Akinfenwa. Harrogate Town has gone beast mode, my friends. He was out of contract and he was injured, so he was out of contract for a while. He was released before his contract ran out. I don't know why, but they let him go for some bizarre reason at Gillingham, and he was out. So I thought, I'm going to make a cheeky bid for him. So I asked my director of football to have a word, and he brought him in. But he won't be with us for very long because it's Adebayo Akinfenwa, for God's sake. He's not going to be with us for long. Beast mode will be at a higher division very soon. But yeah, we drew 2-2 with Aberdeen, Homer and Bisungu with the goals. We then beat Bolton 2-0, Rowe and Akinfenwa. Clitheroe were dispatched 4-1, Rowe, Wolfenden, Sellers and Bisungu. A 1-1 draw with Southport, thanks to Gareth Seddon, and then we beat Padiham by 6-2. Akinfenwa, Wright, Sellers, Seddon, Bentley and Ebley. Bentley's a youth product, 16 years of age, not brilliant, but we'll work with him throughout the season, see if we can't get him to at least pick up just a little bit. It does help if I pick players for my team, so we'll hit the quick pick and see what you come up with. Akinfenwa, yeah, that's cool. Who's on the bench? Timms, who was our player of the season last season, so I'm feel bad for him not starting the game, to be honest. You're in. Well, I want Dan on the bench, and I want Shedden on the bench. There we go. So that's the starting lineup for our first game of the new season at home to Stockport. I wonder if that's Lee Hendry, former England international. Yeah, it certainly is, former England international and now washed up, broke person type thing. What a downturn his career took, man. Whoever made this badge pack has messed up. They haven't taken out the background on the Sheffield United badge. Silly people. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get back to the football match. Look at all these flats around our stadium. So here we go then. I've also, if you're wondering, I don't know if I've already said this, but if you're wondering why the writing's a bit smaller, I've zoomed out to 95% to fit the full screens of the skin on for the videos, because it's very annoying when they're all squished up. But here we go. How will our new look side perform today? Go on, Daly. That's it. Keep the ball. Uh-oh. Damn, this is going a bit fast. No wonder. Bloody hell. Also, yeah, it's on direct to cam. I changed it to direct to cam as well. I like direct to cam. Go on, Daly. Go on. Orphandon, penalty. All day long. Beast mode is going to take this. Look at the size of him. Oh, goal! Adebayo Akinfenwa. What a finish. Lovely penalty from the big man. He could seriously tear some defences apart this season. I'm sure of that. Come on now. Oh, Wolfenden. Oh, Akinfenwa. Sellers. Still Sellers. eBay. Oh. Boo. What a waste of a move. What a waste of a move. Oh well. I've got a nice little win under our belts. Nice little goal under our belt in in the first half. Well, that's what I like to, I keep meaning to do this, changing that to fluid. I keep forgetting to do it. Remind me after the match to change that to fluid, please. If you don't remind me, it'll all be your fault if we lose. The next match, that is, not this match. I won't blame you for it if we lose this one. Right, let's get Nicky Wright on. Nicky Wright. Hold on, Sellers. Wolfenden. Oh, is it the post? Oh, Homer. That was poopy. Right, Wolfenden gone to the right. That's where I played you last year. Nicky Wright. Get on the pitch and score a goal. Come on, boyos. Let's get that win on the opening day. Do our confidence the world of good. Here's Wright out to Homer. Ooh, Akinfenwa would have had that if it had reached him. Carlo Nash. Hilco. Come on. Go on, Righty. Oh, what a save. What a save. Wow. Looks like being a draw, doesn't it? Oh, Akinfenwa. Oh. Oh. Oh well, looks like a draw on the opening day. That's not a bad result. Not a bad result. Well done. Well done to the boys. Yeah, you were unlucky today. Oh, they played well. Their keeper pulled off a few good saves, so there's just a bit of bad fortune today. Lincoln got beat 3-1. Ha ha. That'll teach you, you new owners. Right, before we go to the next match, let me change the tactic thingy-majiggy-bob over to fluid. There we go, we've done it. So I will... Actually, I don't even need to pause it really, do I? It's only 2 days away. Stoker signed Scott Sinclair. Could that happen in real life? They've signed Anderson as well. Wow. 19 season ticket holders. You calm down now, people of Harrogate, with your season ticket purchasing. Oh yeah, I've asked him to find players as well as me, so we're both looking for players. And he was on loan with me at Lincoln last season. He's a very good right back, so that's pretty cool. If he joins us, that'd be sweet. Okay, let's hit that and let's see who you plonk in. Right, okay, that's fine. Sellers has dropped to the bench. Seddon's on the left. Boyd, Rowe, Wolfenden. We do need to still bring in some more players because we are very short on numbers due to our financial predicaments. But for now, we're just going to have to run with what we've got. I can see us losing this today, though, unfortunately, because it's going to be very difficult to win with a very tired squad and a very limited squad. But the budget's so small. And somebody was saying to sign Edwin van der Sar's son for Lincoln. Now, that's that would probably work if I was in the Football League, but there's no way that I could ever persuade Tom van der Sar, I think it's Tom van der Sar anyway, whatever his name is, to join a struggling team in the Blue Square Premier League. It just would never happen. Plus our budget wouldn't have allowed it. If he wanted to join, it wouldn't allow the wages that he would ask for, even though he's only a young lad. You know, jumping from Ajax in the Dutch Premier League to Lincoln in the Skrill Premier League. Dropping to Lincoln in the Skrill Premier League would have been too much of a job. But thanks for the suggestion anyway. I'll keep an eye out for him when I hopefully eventually scale up the divisions. That's it. Nice movements. That's it. Seddon. That's it. That's it. Just keep the ball. Oh, Boyd, you prat. That against his former club, this is as well. One of his former clubs. Oh, they're in. Ooh, Lucky not to be 2-0 down. Very lucky not to be 2-0 down. Oh goody. Oh well, Matt Langston could come on. Another one of my usual signings at this level. Big Matt Langston. Let's give him a rocket. See if that does the trick. I hope it does. Well done, Killock. See, Seddon's playing really out of position. He's nowhere near a left-sided midfielder. I'm going to bring. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Right, let's have a look at this. Dominic. Right, we haven't got a central midfielder we can really bring on apart from Wolfenden, but I wanted to put him on the left. Right, let's leave it. Oh, Mickey Wright, you can come off of the Sungu, and Wolfenden for him and stuff it, and you for him. See how the light there makes. See if that makes much of a difference. Probably not, to be fair, but never mind. Oh, they're in here. Look at that, wide open. Poor defending. Much worse defending than when we had Pilkington in the middle, that's for sure. But we're going to have to manage. Oh, we're going to have to really manage players fit. Oh, look at Akinfenwa there, just dawdling along. Oh, that was terrible. Yeah, I knew that would come in. What a terrible goal to concede. Terrible. They've had a lot of chances, let's put it that way. Holy guacamole. Oh, terrible. El terrible. This has been a very poor performance, to say the least. But, hey ho, that's the way life goes. Can't win them all. We need to make a few more signings in key areas. We need another left-sided player, that much is for sure. But we've got plenty of games to go, plenty of points on the board to take, so we should be alright. I don't even know where they're expecting us to finish this year. They were supposed to finish third last year in the predicted table sort of thing, but that was never going to happen. So yeah, we got Rawson. That's nice. I'm glad he's joined us. I enjoyed working with him at Lincoln. He was a good player. I'm clicking on all the wrong buttons now. They're predicting us to finish 5th this season, so that's not too bad, I guess. Yeah, the last playoff spot they're expecting us to finish in, or they're predicting us to finish in, so we could do that. I'm sure we could. Did Lincoln pick up a win? Yes, they did. Well done to them. But anyway, guys, I'll just show you the finances as they stand at the moment after our little. Whoa. Current balance is 140, expected balance is -305, so that's not very good, is it? But at least we're staying afloat at the moment, and who knows what will happen. But yeah, what a bizarre first season. 3 teams in one season, that's ridiculous. Didn't plan it to go that way, but the Lincoln job offer came out of the blue. It was too good an opportunity to turn down. Just as I got a team together that I felt could do well at Lincoln, I got the sack of falling out with the manager. And now we're at Harrogate and we've managed to sign some very decent players. It's just a case of waiting for them to fully gel and to bring another couple more in, and we'll hopefully rise up the division. And let's see if we can't get Harrogate Town into the Skrill Prem. That'd be nice. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed, and hit subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see each and every one of you, and hopefully all of your best buddies and chums, in the next episode. Thank you from me, and thank you from the dog who joined in throughout the video to entertain the masses. Bye bye.